Hello and good morning. Now the sun is rising because when I was on, I think it was like 5 something in the morning, and I'm talking about I'm talking about the courthouse. I'm like, this, how is no one talking about the courthouse? Like, nobody's talking about the Department of State, nobody's talking about policy, procedures, it's not on the news. I'm like, how? But I know spell work. I know spell work. I know black magic. I know this shit. I know it because I've had to live it. I've had to endure it for many years, for many years. And it's been all different kinds of people. It's been all different kinds of situation. If it's not family, it's a lover, it's a friend. It's always been a part of my life, and I couldn't do anything about it. All I could ever do, I would confront them, and I would say, I know that you're doing something. They deny. That's what they do. They deny it, and then it's like, somebody doing something. Like, I know did something to me, and that's what they do. They're gonna lie because I confront people when they doing their shit, and then they sit there and they lie and they want to play and they want to insult my intelligence and they want to act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. But you can't prove it. That's the issue. That is the problem. You cannot prove black magic. So it's like years have passed. Years have passed. And all I can do is cleanse my energy, cleanse my space. I make the splash. I've made this splash for years. For years. I make it for myself. I used to make it for my mom when we were talking, and she would be so quick to get the bath because she's always doing shit to people, and she wants the bath because she knows that it's gonna help her. It's crazy, but I never put two and two together. Why would she want it so bad, or why would she would request it? Like, I wouldn't have it, and I was like, oh, I'll make it for you, and I would make it and give it to her, and I'm just like, it never dawned on me to think, oh, it's because she's doing work, or oh, she needs to cleanse herself, her spirit, because she's doing negative work on people, and the work is backfiring. That's why she's always sick, you know. Whatever. The work. Once you wake up, wake up, like, yo, wake up from this shit. It's not gonna work on you. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna see this shit. You are gonna see it. You are gonna see it for what it is. Like, you're gonna know when somebody playing with you. You're gonna know when your energy is off. You're gonna know, because now you know, oh, they're playing in magic, or oh, my money's a little fucked up ever since Tyrone came around. And you know what? I'm not fucking with Tyrone more. Ever since Becky came around, my money just went, like, it's just gone. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, that's someone that you don't need to hang around. Those are just names. I don't know no Becky or Tyrone. But it's like, we have to protect ourselves from the energies, because we cannot prove the energies. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody's gonna deny it. But I see it. This is how I see it. There's no one else could see it. How nobody else see this shit? Because I cleanse myself every day. Because I have incense. Oh, I light incense every day. It's always on. It's always on. I do the splash. I cleanse my energy with the splash. I use black salt. Black salt, it burns, it banishes, repels. It's on my windowsill. It's on my front door. It's on any opening. Anywhere there is an opening, there's black salt there, and nothing can get in. Nothing can get in spiritually. They want to send spirits. They want to do this and they want to do that. That shit's not going to work on me. Nothing works on me. I protect myself. I protect myself I know this shit, and everybody does it. Everybody in the Bronx does it. Everybody is Latin. Everybody Hispanic. Everybody play. It's from the Caribbean, and everybody plays in black magic. They have signs that say amarres, amarres, and a phone number for you to call for an amarre. You know what that is? That's binding. That you want to bind someone to you. That's what an amarre is. You know, it's a Latin community, so we know what an amarre is. Amarre, amarrarlo. That means that you want to tie him up. You want to tie him up. You want to shut him up so he can't say shit, so he can't do anything, and then he's stuck to you. He's binded to you, and he's stuck to you, and he don't know what the fuck to do because he not waking up from this shit. And it's like, yo, everybody does it. Everybody does it. And then it's like the government institution. It's in a Latin community. We are in the Bronx. This is the Bronx. This is the X. This is the I'm trying not to curse. This is the Bronx. This is the Bronx. And this is what everybody over here does. So it's like, how are you not gonna pay attention to this shit? How are you not gonna be wise to what the hell is going on when you know this shit? Like, I know this shit. I know when someone is working. I know when someone is doing stuff. I am gonna see it. And then they're gonna lie and play in my face. And it's just like, oh my God. Then you can't prove it. You can't prove it. But then when you see their fuck ups on paper, it's all over. You know, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. But no one talks about it. No one sees it. No one pays attention to it. It's magic. They fucking put up illusions so nobody can see, and nobody gonna say nothing, and nobody's gonna worry about it, but it's a big fucking deal. The Department of State, DOS, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. That is not a little agency. The Department of State is not a nonprofit. The Department of State is a big deal. It's for the entire state of New York. How can you fuck up that contract? I don't know. It's like, how can you not think about it? How can you just think it's okay? It's irrelevant. How can there not be commercials or advertisements or something letting the people, letting the general public know about the change? Because this is a big change. This is a big change. And it's like, yo, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. How is nobody talking about it? Because they're playing in black magic. They're playing in it. You can't prove it though. You can't prove it. But I know illusions. Illusions are, they make you see things. They make you not see things. Or they make you see things in another way so you won't say anything. They're shut up spells to make you shut up so you don't say anything. There are all kinds of spells for all kinds of different things, and that's why we just have to protect ourselves, because you can't prove it. I can't prove it. I can say whatever I say and I can make my videos, but I can't prove it. I can't prove it. Well, how the fuck you fucked up that contract? How you did that? And it's been connected to the county clerk's office for years. That's how when I started my employment, it was connected to the courthouse, the Department of State. And then now it's no longer together. They no longer work together. How? And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. I don't know. I know it's magic. It just has to be magic. And then it's like people, us regular people, we have to wake up from this shit. Because this is a government institution that's playing in black magic, putting up illusions so nobody sees and nobody pays attention and nobody cares and nobody does their job. And it's all it's all magic. It's all